you got it. You got it, girl, you got it. You're mine with a pretty face. You love yourself and you got faith. Things tough and you made a way. Fuck them haters, girl, let them hate.
What's good, guys? I'm back with a video. This is random. My hair look a mess because I need to really take these braids out. I'm braiding my hair for the first time, so I did a good job, but it does take me a while to braid my hair because, like I said, I'm still learning. I look a mess, guys. I'll probably get my hair done curled up because it's hot out here. We're like in the hundreds today out here in Texas. If you're from here or live out here, then you know it's crazy hot. So every time my hair curls up, so that's why these braids gotta come out ASAP. But the sun done fried me enough today. Out here taking care of business, getting a few groceries, especially some water. So we drink water in this household. If you don't drink water, you bugging, and I don't trust you. But and guys, don't mind that. Do not mind that I've been living here for like over 2 years now, so that's been like parties that I done had here and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, I'm sitting here putting up groceries right now. My kids requested that they wanted me to make a Stromboli, a piece of Stromboli, like the one Hello Caesars, because down here we don't have Strombolis at our Little Caesars, but back in my hometown in Michigan, we definitely do. And sometimes I get a little homesick where I be missing certain things, so my kids were able to try it before when we visit Michigan, and they like it, so that's what I'm going to make today. I may film that too, so just stay tuned, guys. But I'll be right back once I put all these groceries away. If you're not cleaning your fruits and vegetables the right way, what is going on? Y'all, some of y'all are way too old for that. I know. I've seen like some people who get fruit and they just run it through water and feel like, oh, it's done. But no, honey, you literally have to get you some baking soda. See, I use baking sodas, white vinegar, and a little water, and let them soak in there to make sure they fully clean. Right now I'm doing my strawberries, and then I'm gonna do my grapes and blueberries, and then I'm gonna do my vegetables. This is the process. I let them hang in there for a while, get them all right, let all the bugs and all the crap get out of it. Yeah. Okay, guys, so I got everything cleaned and all that goodness. So now I am about to prepare to start cooking. I'm going to show you all the ingredients I use to make my Stromboli. So I'm vlogging with my phone, y'all, because I ain't got no camera yet, but it will come soon. I have some bacon. I'm gonna chop this ham up. I have some pepperonis, and yes, I use the turkey kind because I'm not very big on this, but it'll do for today. I have that, and I'm not going to cook all of this. Cook all of this fry just a little bit because we already have a lot of meat there we already using. So yes, this is like a meat lovers Stromboli. I do have the pizza sauce. It's in the cabinet. I do have to go grab that. And I seen this at Aldi's and I'm like, I should just give this a try. I've never used this brand before or anything like this because it's like a marinade in it. So we're gonna try that today. I do have a pizza crust and the mozzarella cheese. I have 2 bags and my minced garlic. I have some parsley in my cabinet up there, so then the butter, because that's what I'm going to melt the butter, put the minced garlic and the parsley in one bowl, and y'all see. Just stay tuned. I didn't mention I also got pepperoni, pepper rings, banana pepper rings. I'm not gonna put too much on there, or I might just do one side with them and the other side not, because my kids gotta eat this too. So yeah, I'm not gonna make it too hot for them. So you guys probably, I'm vlogging on my phone, guys, so you probably can't really see it that well. So if not, then I highly apologize, but you know, we will make it work, okay? Just bear with me, guys. I'm doing the best I can with this one. So I am about to just bust this open. Start off with cooking the sausage first, and then we'll do the other stuff. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. I've made this before, so yes, I know what I'm doing. I made it before for the first time. It definitely came out good. I was even shocked how well it came out, because I was a little nervous that it may not come out right, and I ended up making like 2 different pans or whatever. However, today I'm not gonna make that much because we're not gonna eat all that. So yeah, how you guys' day going? I hope that everybody is staying cool this summer, staying hydrated and staying out the way, because life is real and life is lifing, and inflation is inflation. So I hope that y'all are good. Y'all probably like, why the heck is she doing this with the mic? And it's all out. Because, guys, that's why. That's why, because. So, yeah. That's why. But I am going, since I am vlogging on my phone, I don't know, I'm trying to really hope that it doesn't cut off, because I don't really know how much storage I got. So I don't know how much storage I got. So yeah, so let's just hope it doesn't cut off. If so, then it's okay. I will just free up some space and then keep it going. So gonna be on this trip, guys. We're doing the best we can. It's been a while since I have vlogged, and I've been procrastinating. Well, not necessarily completely procrastinating. It's like life's been happening, honestly. Life's been lifing for me. Okay, I ain't here to front for y'all. Life has been really lifing. So that's why the vlogs had slowed down. However, I did post some shorts. So if y'all see that, y'all can look at my shorts and follow my TikTok. I be on there from time to time, so y'all can follow that too. Please and thank you. So right now, y'all, I'm just splitting the sausage links so I can add them on here. It's up to you on how you want to do it. Me, I like to split the casing on it so I can just have the meats come out. Like I said, it's up to you. Your preference is your preference. When you make yours, you do it the way you want to. Nobody can tell you how to do it. You do it the way your kids like it and the way you like it. So. And yeah, I'm using this knife because it'll help you get all the stuff up out of there. So yeah, it's a process, guys. It's a process. But yeah, I hope that I plan on staying consistent on this thing. I mean, like I said, I'm just starting back out with blogging, and sometimes things do come up where I'm probably not feeling it for real. But we're not gonna let that stop me from doing what I need to do, which is blog. So yeah, no excuses, right? It's one of my best keep telling me, no excuses, but I know. No excuses, guys. So I really hate touching this. I really wasn't trying to touch it, that's why I was using a knife. But I'm trying to hurry up, so we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna probably speed this part up because, yeah, it's taking me a while. So. Probably do the fast speed on this part. But y'all want to make sure that, I almost fell out. Y'all want to make sure that y'all get all the meat and stuff out. If you prefer to have the casing on, that's just you. Because me, I don't. We're good without it. And plus, the way I'm gonna put it in the Stromboli, I really have to grind it out, or whatever, whatever. You all know what I'm like, chop it out over there. Wash my hands real quick, guys, because that's what I do. Okay, washing your hands, what's wrong with you? In the meantime, you do want to preheat the oven. So I'm going to, you don't need it on like that high. It's just up to you. Because basically what you really want to be really cooking is the dough, because the meat and stuff inside is already going to be cooked. So you don't want to burn it. You just want to put it in there long enough to get the crust like golden and stuff like that. So, but I mean, your preference. If you want it in there like longer, then I don't exactly know how long I put it in there for. I just, when I cook, I eyeball it, so I can't really tell you like how long I just, yeah. But y'all see, I mean, today I will watch it and let y'all know. But I'm preheating it to 375. You can put it on 400 if you would like. But I mean, we're not rushers, so it's 375. Sometimes I do adjust it if I need to, but I don't like to rush it. So right now I'm just chopping up this meat. It's like, it takes some muscle to chop this up, y'all, because I ain't got one of those meat choppers. And layer it if you would like, or you can just put You can do your sauce, you can do your meat, and you just throw the cheese on there. So if you like to do it that way, me, I kind of layer it because I kind of want to get flavor all throughout. So that's just the way I do. Like, I don't want like just cheese at top or just sauce at top, or I just kind of want to layer it so it can you know, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. Yeah, I have to teach my kids on, you know, give them that little pep talk like I always do. You know, life lessons. So I was out taking care of business today, and y'all, I done dropped. While I'm in them people's stores and then dropped the whole jar of taco sauce. It fell out my bag. I was at the self-checkout, and you know, the self-checkout, the little bag area is so small, so, and I had like my case of water on the thing, so I was trying to maneuver the bags, and the third thing that flipped out. It was just dramatic. It was a dramatic fall. The thing fell and bust out. It was like, and it was like an echo, so people were like, oh my god, hi guys. But she was like, did you still want it, or you want? I'm like, no, I'll still take it. I already paid for it. So yeah, that was embarrassing because it was like a huge thing. We didn't make a small mess, it was a big mess. So yeah, just be careful, guys. I'm like, nah, I said, let me get about this people's store while I'm dropping stuff and get about their stuff for real. Making a mess. I felt so bad. I kept apologizing, like, I'm sorry, it fell out my bag. I was trying to maneuver the bags around and fell out. It's like, no, it's okay. It's like, yeah, no, it's not. I see the lady, she bending down, picking it up with her hands, and I'm like, oh my God. So let me hurry up and pay for this stuff and go and get out this stuff. Because, yes, it's a mess. It's crazy. But, yeah, guys. So I'm going to finish cooking the sausage and get back on here and move to the next step. Alright, guys. So, I'm getting somewhere. So, this is about done. I didn't think, because I need my cast iron skillet and I put it in it was in the dishwasher and then starting my dishwasher, so now I gotta wait on that. But the sausage is about done. I'm going to put this in a container and rinse this out and start on my next meat. I have to do it this way because the cast iron is in the darn dishwasher. So I gotta wait till that's done. Well, when I do get the cast iron, when it's done, I like to cook my bacon in the cast iron skillet or whatever. So really gotta wait on that because that's what I'm gonna start on. That's okay. So I'm gonna put. My next thing is I'm gonna cook this ground turkey, and while that's cooking, I'm gonna chop up this ham, and yeah, go from there. So I do have to get my sauce, and so I got the traditional sauce, and this is, I'm not even gonna say that brand, but y'all see it. That's traditional. Then I got roasted garlic, and then I have tomato, basil, and garlic. I really like the pasta sauce that has like the cheese sauce, cheese flavor in it. But that day was hectic. I had got some of this stuff, majority of this stuff yesterday, and Aldi didn't have like pizza crust or whatever, pizza dough crust, so I had to. I tried to check other stores, but they didn't have it. Like I went to Dollar Tree, see if they had it real quick, because you know Dollar Tree is like right down the street from Aldi's, and they didn't have it. So I was like, I'm not about to go to all these stores in one set, and it's getting late and I'm getting tired and it's hot. So I was like, forget it. I'll just go to Walmart tomorrow or today and get it. And I found it. So yeah, Aldi, if you're listening, I need y'all to start having pizza crust, because that's the store I shop at. I shouldn't have to go to other stores. It's ridiculous. But anyway, guys, I'm going to transport this meat into something else. Yeah, I'll be back when I start on the ground turkey. So yeah, all right, guys, we have our pan clean and we have the ground turkey in. I'm not making a lot of it because, like I said, we have all this other meat that I'm putting into it, and I kinda made too much. I feel like I made too much of the sausage. I could have like not cooked all, because I ended up cooking all of it, but yeah. So we're not going to use all this because, like I said, I'm not trying to make a lot of this Stromboli. Like, I'm not trying to do what I did last time and where I had to make two. So I'm going to probably use a little bit of that, and the rest of this sausage, I can freeze and make something else with it for another day. So yeah. The ground turkey is cooking, and in the meantime, I'm going to this ham while it's cooking. So the dishwasher is almost done, so I can get my cast iron. It's just a small cast iron skillet, but I need that to cook my bacon and yeah. After that, we'll be ready to roll out the dough. And start putting this thing together. So, now that I feel like now that I know what I'm doing, it's not taking me this long. I mean, it didn't take me long before, but it was like I was basically taking my time to make sure that I'm doing everything right. But I think like now that I know what I'm doing, it's just, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I like this cook and just chopping it up right now, so, because I chop up everything, y'all. I don't like big pieces of meat, because like after I cook this bacon, I'm probably gonna cut it up, you know, to little pieces over there. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. I know sometimes my voice doesn't carry, it fades in, fades out, so hopefully y'all can hear me okay. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna let this cook out, and yeah, let that cook out. So in the meantime, because like I said, dang, y'all can't even really see. I should put it this maybe. Let's see a little bit. But yeah, guys. I'm doing the best I can with this phone. That's how I'm gonna be vlogging right now. So, doing my best. My kids were telling me that they think I should be a cook because I'll be making it happen. My son was like, Eric, he was just like, Mommy, you should be a cook because you be making it happen. Even if we missing the ingredient. It's like, yeah, you're right. I really do, huh? So like, why don't I vlog me making this today? for y'all. So what I'm doing is just cubing the the ham, you know, making like little cubes. I'm trying to find the camera. Little cubes like that. Well, it's kind of like a rectangle, but y'all get it. Cubing it out so it doesn't be too much, you know. Cube it like you like, or if you just want to put like slices in there, you can. I mean, I don't know, but me, I like to cube it so I don't have to use too much of it. You know, you can always dice it like you would see that, you know, at the y'all, I can't talk today because I'm just, like, trying to figure it out. But like how you normally would see it, like when you order pizza and stuff like that, like how the ham is just kind of like cubed out. So yeah, that's what we would be doing. And then like with the pepperonis, I am going to just like cut them in half. So like I said, guys, it's best to kind of like layer it out so you can have flavoring in each. Like when you cut it, you can have flavoring in each bite, you know. So I'm learning to portionize because sometimes I cook like we're a family of like 8. But sometimes I also do that because I know I have 3 boys and my kids eat like grown men. So I do that as well because sometimes some days they'll eat a whole lot. Some days they're like, okay, I'm okay. But, you know, most days they are eating a lot. And now that school is out for the summer, they're really eating. So, and I'm just like, y'all wasn't this hungry at school. I'm willing to bet. But it's crazy. Now kids get out of school and they act different. They act real different. But my kids been eating me out of a house and a home. So I cook big, so I know that they full, and then we, you know, if they want more, it's leftovers. So anybody who's a boy mom, you know what I'm talking about. They can eat. So yeah, but I really don't want to make 2 of these Strombolis, so I kind of feel like I'm gonna have to. I'm really not trying to do that, but it's okay. It's okay either way if I do have to, because they can always have leftovers. It's just always good because it saves me from having to cook the next day. So I did this short on my page. I've been trying to get into ASMR so bad, y'all, because I literally watch a lot of ASMRs. And so I did one. I did one on my TikTok, and it was just like I was stocking my candy, putting my candy in this container for my candy drawer. So I was like, "Ooh, I should make a candy drawer," but yeah. Actually, guys, I didn't have the pepperoni. I just cut it into. I halved it, and then I would cut it this way, you know. So it'll look a lot like this. So, because the reason why I cut so much of it is because when you put it in the dough, you do not want it to puncture it when you're trying to like fold the dough over and stuff. I'll show you guys in a little bit once I get to assembling everything. But you don't want it to puncture, so you don't want like huge pieces that rip the dough or anything like that. So it is best that you cut it kind of like small, so y'all don't have to like, yeah, because that'll be a waste of money. You over here puncturing, and then it won't cook right, or things will start seeping through. And mind you, you have to put the sauce inside, so you don't want that to ruin your oven or seep through. So yeah, guys, just make sure y'all don't have huge pieces in there unless you double up on crust. But on my next cooking vlog, I think I'm going to attempt to try to make the Mexican pizza like at Taco Bell, but it's going to be Ishe Bell or Ishe Tacos. But yeah, I'm going to attempt to make that the next time on the next cooking vlog. It's super hot today, y'all. Like I said, we was in the hundreds, so my initial plan was to take the boys to the park, but it's scorching out there, and I know they wouldn't have enjoyed too much of that because the heat is kind of unbearable today. So we're gonna try to go maybe tomorrow. But even though it's going to be like super hot all week, we'll just probably have to go when the sun starts to go down a little bit. It's not too hot. But this is Texas, so when is it not too hot? I really hate the summers here. I've been down here for years, and I'm still not used to this heat by far. Like I said, I'm originally from Michigan, so I don't think I would ever get used to the heat like that. But yeah, I just hate the summers here. I'm more of a fall girl anyways. I do love the fall. I love everything about the fall. Plus, I'm a football fan, y'all. And I watches my football, and I love it. I love it. It's like a highlight to sit, watch football. You know, I don't know. I'm all into that. I'm all into that. And my team is the Redskins, and I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. That's gonna forever be my team. I've been liking the Redskins since I was 9 years old, and ain't nothing gonna change. I'm loyal. Been that. So, yes, I love my Redskins, so I enjoy watching them play. Whether they lose or win. And they had some wins. They definitely did last season. They did a really good job. I know they blew them one game. They blew them Eagles out the water. If you're an Eagles fan, I'm sorry, but that was a good game. But yeah, I really love the fall, guys. Really, really do. It's something settling and calm about the fall to me. The weather is pretty okay. It's not too hot, not too cold. And me and my kids, we enjoy Halloween, so I dress up with my kids every year. And it started with my oldest when he was younger, because I remember one time he asked me like if I was going to get a costume. He was old enough to talk. He asked me, was I going to get a costume one time when I was buying him one, and it's like, yeah. So ever since then, I just made it a thing to dress up with my kids. And I see the joy when I do dress up with them. It's fun to them. So I know last year I was Cruella. And Eric was What was he? Oh, he was Dash. And my youngest, Jamari, he was Spider-Man. And my oldest, he was LeBron James from Space Jam. Alright guys, so these ground beef is cooked. I mean ground beef. Child, it's ground turkey. See y'all. I think I'm about just tired. Y'all ever start cooking and just get tired like, bruh? By the time this is done, I'm probably not even hungry. That's how I still got ham left over, just in case that isn't enough. And I ended up buying 2 things of pepperoni. I am gonna put some at the top. I mean, not the top. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not the very top, but like, you know, when I'm in the store, because I'll be trying to like, I'll be overthinking it. So I'll be like over buying ingredients that I don't even need. But that's okay, we can always use that for another day. Because you can use pepperoni and stuff for like subs and stuff like that. So maybe we'll have a sub day one day. Anyway guys, I am about to cut this bacon up. I'll cut it up afterwards. Well, I'm not gonna cook too much of this bacon though, just a little bit. Once again, I hate using my hands on raw meat. I'm gonna invest in some gloves though. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Invest in these gloves, because I hate using my hands for this crap. It's just gross. But yeah. So sorry, I didn't use my hands, guys. I used the back of my knuckles. So putting this stuff in there. This stuff, bacon. I'm not gonna use too much of it because pumpkin spice, because I do. And I recently just got into pumpkin spice. I didn't like, well, I'm not gonna say I didn't like it because I've never tried it until then, but I used to think it was like gross. Without even tasting it, I was already judging. But when I tasted it, I'm like, well, this is not even that bad. I think because, I don't know, it was just thought of pumpkin. Like, I've never had pumpkin before. Like, I know some people eat pumpkin pie. I really am not into that because I don't even like sweet potato pie. But I do like pumpkin spice though. So I have some pumpkin spice oatmeal. And some of y'all probably like, yeah, but you know, calm down. Me and my kids like it, so pumpkin spice really isn't bad. All right, guys, so I'm just letting this bacon cook and do what it do, so I can chop it up, and then from there we'll be ready to put this thing together. I do have to make my butter concoction. So I'm going to take my minced garlic. I almost bought some more of this, not knowing I already had some in the refrigerator. That would have been a waste. But to buy some more, I already had some. That would have teed me off. I'll be trying to bargain shop. This inflation ain't messing with nobody. Okay? This inflation ain't playing no games with us out here. I don't like to buy stuff when I don't need to. But I'm gonna put a couple of spoonfuls of this garlic butter. I mean garlic butter. Wow. This minced garlic, y'all. Shoot. In here, in this bowl. Because we're gonna have to spread this out on the Stromboli crust. So you wanna make sure you put enough in here. Show you guys, this should be enough. And then I know y'all probably like that's a lot, but trust me, when you melt this butter, and you'll see, I'm telling you, you need that, a lot of it. Okay guys, so I put the butter in there. Guess that much because y'all, it's gotta be. It's going to like lather. You're going to lather it on the crust and stuff before you bake it. So I have the butter in here. I'm gonna add my parsley on there. I'm going to add a little. I ran out of parsley, so I have to buy some more. So, yeah. Okay. So add a little parsley in there, like so. And mind you, we're going to put this in the microwave. And I like to add a little of Parmesan cheese in it, just to give it that flavor in, because I know back home, we got Stromboli's Little Caesars back home usually have that. They give us all the butter, the cheese, the everything. So trust me, this is a good time. So you put a little Parmesan cheese in there. So we're gonna put this in the microwave, stir it on the stove, because you ain't cleaning and cooking at the same time. What are you doing? Wipe it down. And I know y'all like, oh, she keep moving her hair. Yeah, guys, I am. And that's why I need to take these braids down ASAP. Because they are good. Now, guys, I am flipping this bacon over. Getting it right on each side. And I love cooking my bacon in this cast iron, y'all. Love it, I love it. Okay, and the butter, Parmesan garlic butter is melted and ready. Also, when you are done cooking your meat, you want to make sure that you are not having grease, like not too much grease, because you don't want to put that in the Stromboli. I mean, at least I wouldn't do it, you know. I think it'll burn, like not burn the crust, but I think it would kind of mess it up when it's baking or something. So I would make sure you be mindful of draining the grease. Make sure it doesn't have, that you're not putting a lot of grease in your Stromboli. You don't want anything to like puncture that dough or anything like that. So just be mindful, guys. We a little healthy up in here because mommy really has to, because mommy has high blood pressure. So we don't be playing no games up in here. We don't play no games up in here, honey. Oh yeah. I had to also buy me some more Italian season because I'm almost out of it. It's like really a little bit in the other one. And when I make spaghetti, I'm just putting this, a little of this on the ground turkey. Try not to get popped by this bacon. Put a little bit in there. Flavor it up a little bit. A little pepper. I don't want to put too much on the meats because they are already going to have flavoring from the sauce. Oops, I thought it was some onion here. I thought this ain't got no more onion powder. I would have known that when I went to the store. able to get some more of that. That's how y'all know I'll be cooking, man. I'll be running out of seasons like it ain't nothing. Cut a little of this garlic salt and just a little bit. I just got popped. That hurt so bad. This cast iron is feel it. Yeah. If I was to cook anything else in this cast iron, it's gonna have that bacon taste, honey. You know, these things be savoring its seasoning, so. Bacon is almost done, guys. I'm gonna roughly chop that thing up and we're gonna assemble this. Grill it in between like layers to give it that that everything flavor. And I feel like I'm moving a little fast, like from the first time I started, for real. We're getting it done, y'all. I don't know how much, I really don't have much storage on my phone, and I don't know how long it's gonna, so that's why I keep cutting out, like, I keep like restarting the video, cutting it out, because I don't know how long my blog will be for, honestly. So I kind of have to vlog in part, got nothing on my phone. So I probably have to clear up some space after I finish this vlog. But y'all, that bacon is bacon, okay? That junk is baconing. Sure. Oh, I don't want to get my phone popped. Alright guys, so I'm gonna let this bacon cook and then we'll be back. You want to make sure that you already have your pan oiled. And now you take out, I already opened this, so take out, sorry guys. Okay, so you take out the thing. So what you're going to do, you probably can't see, I'm gonna throw on this camera in a few minutes. Make sure your pan is oiled. Cannot stress that enough. So you want to make sure that you oil the pan already. You want to stretch it out a little. And this is just one crust. This is not two of them. This is just one. But you want to stretch it out a little. And when you stretch it, you want to make sure you pick your side of where you want to start your layering, because you're going to start putting it on one side, okay? Because you have to fold. So with that, I am going to, I probably should make this cool down a little bit. I'm going to put a little of that on the bottom. Put your little butter mixture a little bit at the bottom. You don't have to put way too much, because, you know, I'm not going to put way too much. It's my concoction is still a little warm. But you can just put enough at the bottom to give it a little flavor. And this is optional. You really don't have to. I'm just doing it just to give it a little flavor. Like I said, I'm not putting a lot, just spreading it out, putting it here and there. Okay. So show. I'm not putting a lot, guys, just a little bit. So after, this is why I need a camera, guys. Okay, so after you do that, you do want to get your sauce. And it don't matter if it's warm or not. I just gonna put it, you know, as is, because I don't want I don't want it to ruin the dough by being hot. So I'm just gonna put it on as is. I'm gonna do a thin layer, y'all, at the bottom of this, just a thin layer, because, you know, we gotta make sure it doesn't seep out. So you just put a thin layer at the bottom. Like I said, make sure you choose a side of where you're going to put everything. This part, you can put it all over if you choose to, or you can put it in just one area if you would like to. Me, I'm just gonna put it all over, because I just want my flavors to be, you know, coming through. So I'm using the tomato, basil, garlic. I probably won't use all the sauces that I bought, because I don't feel like I'm gonna need to have to use all of them. Seriously, I'll probably just use this one. So okay. So if y'all hear all that in the background, it's my kids. They are loud. Very loud. So my sausage in here. So that'll be my first layer. And I'm choosing this side to put my toppings in, guys. So I'm gonna put my sausage all on this side. Make sure you spread it across. Leave space from the ends. Shoot. I'm trying to show y'all the best way I can. Leave space from the ends, like from the edge, because you need that to fold. When you fold it over, you need that space to like knead it together when you fold it over, so it could cook properly and it doesn't open. So make sure you keep some space from the edge, because you don't want it to open in the oven, because that is something you're gonna have to really clean up. So just make sure you leave space from the edges though. Okay guys, that's very important. Just make sure. And I did overcook this sausage. Not overcook the sausage, but cook way too much of it, because I'm not gonna use all this. But like I said, this could be for another, I'm gonna save it and freeze it for another recipe, for sure. So maybe guys, so yeah, just want to make sure you got a good little layer of that. Just like I knew we were gonna use on it, but we still layering, so it's okay. Put a little of the ground turkey on there. And if you prefer not to, I mean, you can make it your own. If you don't prefer to have, like, make it like a meat lovers, you don't have to. You can put spinach on there. I do like spinach on my pizza. I prefer, like, the white sauce, the spinach and tomatoes, and chicken from time to time. But like I said, I'm mostly making this for my kids, and they like all the good stuff on there. So yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit more sauce. We're gonna add rest of the stuff on there. I still gotta chop up my bacon, y'all. I'm tripping. I was letting it drain the grease out of it because we don't need to have the grease on there at all. But you put your sauce on there. Do it, do it, do it. You could repeat these layers. I mean, don't repeat it where it's like huge and you can't fold it over. Be mindful that you still have to fold this stuff over, so you don't need to make it like too big. And my worst thing, I didn't want to make like 2 of these Strombolis, but the simple fact I have so much stuff left over, I'm gonna have to make 2. So this is just the first one, which I make for my kids. This is gonna be theirs, because with mine I would just put like my peppers in there. They don't. One of them like hot stuff, one of them doesn't. So I'm not gonna make theirs hot. So I'm going to chop this bacon up real quick so I can add the other layer. You want to make sure that you're draining out your bacon grease. You take it out because you don't want the grease to be inside the Stromboli. If you made this before, then you know what to do. You know what you're doing. This is my second time making it. And it was such a success the first time, so I'm running it in. And I'm just doing a rough chop of the bacon. I ain't making it too small, but we're doing a rough chop. Good. Y'all hear that? That bacon crunchy. That's why I like cooking it in the cast iron. This was Eric's dinner request for tonight, which is okay because I didn't have no idea what I was going to cook tonight, so this was his request and gave me an idea. So I'm gonna put a little bacon on theirs. See, spread it across. Make sure you are leaving room for the edges so you can fold it over. Okay, and I'm gonna add some cheese. I'm going to add the mozzarella closer to the top, like when I'm almost done, to give it that real cheesy flavor, guys. So I'm going to add that closer to the top. You're going to add your cheese on there. Your ham and pepperoni. This is how they like it, y'all. They like all the fixings of it, so. My kitchen smells amazing, y'all. I cannot make this up. It smells so good in here. You would think we over here selling pieces. Put it all across there, guys. As much as you like. Okay. Let's add more cheese on there. I think I'm gonna layer it one more time and then that will be all for that. Because I don't want to overpower it and make it difficult to fold. Because you understand, like when you cut it, you want to make sure that you're getting a good amount of the ingredients on there. So just want to make sure, guys. And I know y'all thinking like that's a lot, but honestly it's not, I promise. It's really not. Because all this is already cooked down. It's just because I'm making it in one area, it's looking like that. And now I'm going to add a little, before I do that, add a little parsley on that. A little bit of my Italian season. Where did I just put it? Oh. A little bit of Italian season. We are going to open this mozzarella. Alright, so this is my first time using this brand because I've never used, I don't even know what brand this is, y'all. I got it from Aldi's, but it's a freshly sliced mozzarella cheese and marinade. So I'm going to put that at the top. I forgot to put the ground turkey on there. I don't know why I keep saying ground beef, y'all. My mind is slipping today. Make sure to keep it from the edge. Always, always, always. You don't want nothing to sleep out. Cut a slit out. Oops. I don't really see that. But you cut a slit out and you put it across the top. I'm just gonna cut some off and then do it so I can show you guys. This smells really good. Whatever marinade that is, it smells wonderful. So you put it along the top. Just push it down in there. I think that's it. Put it along the top, guys. So here is the part where I'm trying to tell y'all, well, put a little more sauce on there, and then I'm gonna show y'all on how to fold it over. So show y'all how I fold it over. So you pull the bottom part out some, guys, because when you, this is my bottom right here, okay? So you want to pull that out some. You grab it by the top. You pull that out gently though, don't rip it. You want to pull it. You want to fold it over as so, but make sure you folding it over all of your ingredients. It should touch the bottom part. I'll show y'all in a minute. It should touch the bottom part of your other half of it. I'll show you. So see how that is? It's touching the bottom part, right? So you want to roll it over, because this is going to make out as your crust. The end of, you know, your stromboli, like the crust part. So you want to roll it, and make sure you roll it tight because you don't want it to unravel in the oven. Because if it do, all that stuff is gonna spill out. So you roll it. Keep rolling it, guys, because you want from end to end. Make sure it's rolled out. This is why it was important to put that oil. Make sure your pan is oiled, so it'll be easier to work with. So make sure you just roll it out. So once it's rolled out, got your dough all rolled out, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the next part. Okay. So it should kind of look like on my hands. 1 second, guys, so I can show you. I'm trying to show y'all. This is why I need like a phone holder, a taller one, because it's on my phone holder, but it's my phone holder is not that tall. Let me just show y'all. So, you want it to look like so. So the crust is, you see how it's folded all the way over. That's how you really want your crust to be. Fold it over. So once it's like that, this is the next part, guys. You have to cut slits so you can make sure that it cooks properly. So it don't matter where you cut the slits. I'm gonna cut mine right here. You just need 3. Don't cut too deep because you don't want the stuff to fall out. Just cut little slits. Don't cut them too deep, y'all. Please don't. Just little slits. All right, so after you've done that, you take your concoction. Let this off 1 second. So once y'all done it, take your little concoction that you made with the garlic butter and Parmesan, and you want to pour that generously around it, like so, because when it bakes, y'all, it's gonna smell wonderful, and it's gonna give you that color, that look, that everything. So just spread it along here. It's gonna smell amazing, guys. You could put some on the outer crust as well. That's what I would do to give it that flavor.
Bruh.
So, oh my gosh, excuse my kids. They doing the most, and they know I'm vlogging. I know why kids choose to be embarrassing at the wrong time. So anyway, you want to put it generously around there. And it's gonna cook real good, guys, if you do that. I promise. You want to add your Parmesan in there. And then we pop it in the oven. So that's how you make it. I'll be back when it's done, guys. Okay, guys, so I am done with the boys' Stromboli. I just made the other one for me. It's in the oven cooking. Almost done. But it's the final project. So, yep, I'm going to, right now I'm currently making my salad. So, I gotta finish chopping up my cucumbers. I'm making my salad, and then I'm gonna cook these for the boys and plate them up, and then that'll be it. So, catch me in the next clip. Okay, guys, so I forgot to pull this camera back out. I was cleaning up after the kids ate and they played. They had ice cream for dessert. But I'm currently tired now, so I'm gonna end this vlog. I almost forgot to end it, but I'm gonna end this vlog because it's like 12:56. Gonna say good night. Make sure you guys say your prayers. Pray over those who need it, those who are hurting, and those who are just going through it or stressed. Always pray over your babies. And yeah, but I'm gonna end this vlog. Say good night to y'all. And always remember that you have to live, love, and laugh all in a day with Isha Renee. It's nice to be back, guys. Good night.